it doesn't matter to me if you're from Chowchak, Belgrade, or Kosovo. The way you do it is you take your 3 meats, you mix them up nice, you put in it what you like, particularly garlic. You roll it into a patty about 12 inches long. You take out your ruler, and then you divide it into sections, about a 1-foot ruler, 1-inch sections. You pat it down like that, and then you roll your little CEVAPI up in a little situation like that. You want to go ahead and put your lamb, you want pork, and you do want a little bit of beef in there, definitely, even more beef. But you want to go ahead and take this knife like this, and once you have your nice little patty, you can sort of see, these are the ones I prepared off of this nice 12-inch long patty that I smashed down to about 1 inch thick, and then I sliced it like so. And you want to just give it little scores like this. You want to give it a nice little score to help you rip your pieces off. And that helps you make nice little sausages, you know, nice little clean sausages like that. All you got to do is score it, cut it a little deeper down the middle so it doesn't rip apart. And you take your little CEVAPI like so, and you just roll it up. Thicker the better, really. It's not a problem if you go ahead and throw it on the grill and it's nice and thick, because what happens is the longer you grill it, the more moisture is going to get cooked out of it. So to keep this off my hands, I put a little bit of oil. Matter of fact, my phone is leaning up against a gallon of Crisco oil, and I go ahead and just roll them out like that on my hand, nothing on my hand, and you got yourself a nice little CEVAPI. And then once you roll it up some more, you're going to wind up with about 26 of them. And then I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to use this brush right here. I'm going to lightly oil up my grill, and I'm going to put the CEVAPIs on that. And pretty much what went into this was, actually this week was about a pound of pork, actually, and about a pound of lamb, ground lamb from the farmer's market. And then half pound of pork, and then about 3/4, almost a pound of beef. So then I mix that up, put an egg white in there to help everything stick together, and then I chopped up 2 giant pieces of garlic that I happen to have. You know, you could use about up to like 4 regular sized cloves, but these were big suckers, the ones right on the end of the big old hard buckle or cigarette, whatever you call it. So then I pulled it off of there, and I used 2 of them. And I put in, about a teaspoon of salt, and put in there about 2 teaspoons of pepper this time. I put in a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and I put in about a teaspoon of baking soda or powder, whichever one goes in the fridge to keep your fridge smelling nice. What else went in there? Oh, paprika, about a half of a teaspoon of paprika, and then everything I'm doing it oiled. So this helps me to form my nice little CEVAPIs, and you're going to have a pretty good deal going if you do it like I show you. And like I tell you already, you know, you're going to have a lot of babas. You know, I don't care if you're from Chowchak or you're from Kosovo or Belgrade, you're going to have a lot of babas telling you certain things to do. And pretty much the main idea is they're going to tell you to just try it, you know, and see what you wind up with, because when you know, this is all I self-taught, you know, and I still got 8 more to make right here like this, so we're in pretty good shape. And this was, I left it unsliced so that I could kind of show you how I like to prepare my CEVAPI, and that's by using this little ruler. And so I didn't score it all the way through, but you can see I got 1, 2 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches worth times 2 rows. And then I need to score this just a little bit better. Be careful so that you don't damage your cookie tray. You know, so you just want to be gentle with it like that, but cut it all the way through. There's a lot of meats mixed up in there. You got beef, you got your lamb, you got your pork, and the lamb sometimes comes with like a lining in there, some sort of a weird kind of a lining. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here, but you know, it's got a weird kind of a white lining. I assume that's from the lamb, like this right here, as a matter of fact. Check it out. See, sometimes when you get that, I go ahead and I feed this to the dog. I go to this side, Nancy, Nance, where you at, girl? She must be outside. But this lining here, I feed that to the dog. And then I take my little CEVAPI, and I kind of roll it like so, you know. And it's real nice. They turn out real good. You make them nice and thick, like that, like a fat little sausage, like a little little sausage, and then just kind of throw it like that. And then you're going to have a nice amount going on. Oh, garlic. I told you about the garlic. You can see the chunks of garlic sticking out of it. And just prep it up. Just roll it like so. You got yourself a good little deal. Everybody's happy. Everybody's happy when it's CEVAPI time. You know what I mean? And then you go ahead. I got 6 more to do. And I'm just rolling them out nice. I'm going to put these on the grill, like I said. And I'm going to use the brush with a little. I'm going to oil the grate on the grill. I prefer to leave a little bit of carbonization on the grill from the last cook. Last cook on our grill, I might scrape it off because if I'm not mistaken, it was chicken. And as a matter of fact, I got chicken in the fridge too that I've been marinating all day with some hoisin. But anyway, we're talking CEVAPI here. Don't worry about that. We're talking some CEVAPI. Everybody's happy. Daddy's happy. He's going to have good lunch for the rest of the week. And we'll make Frankie eat one. Mama's happy. Mama's happy. And then we just roll the CEVAPI like this. With a little bit of oil on your hand like that. So you can see, when you prep this, it's kind of like making a meatloaf. And you're going to, get a lot of crap stuck on your hands. But when you take it like so, and you put a little Crisco on your hands, then you get nice little sausages out of it. It doesn't even stick to your hands. Piece of cake like that. Just figured that out today. And I'm sure they'll cook just fine. And you got yourself a nice little situation here. No problem. Egg white. I don't know if I mentioned the egg white in there to hold the meats together. And I'll take this piece here and seal up that void. A little baby one for Frankie. Little baby CEVAPI for Frankie. And these will be on sale. I can make 4,000 of these in one day. I have no idea. I'm just playing. But I know the problem is out here in Phoenix, Arizona, that there's nobody in town. Stanley Sausages used to prep them over on McDowell and 21st Ave or something like that. I don't know. It's 21st Street, probably 20th Street. And she went out of business or something like that. So she used to prepare these in large amounts. And now you got to, if you want to feed a church, you got to call Detroit, apparently. But we make them just for the home. I make them right here. It's your Scotch, English, Irish CEVAPIs prepped up proper. Closely matching the Sestra Kolo Sestra Circle of Serbian Sisters here. Very similar. They call for a little bit more, I think, pork or something like that. But we got a nice little situation going on here. And then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of this. A little snack for Nance. No need to put any paprika on top like you would a deviled egg or anything like that. It's already in the mix. And I'm going to go ahead and end transmission here, but I think everything's going to look pretty good. We're going to throw this on the grill, and we're going to have a nice dinner tonight, or a snack, or whatever you want to do it for. I also have some green onions over here growing. I don't know if you can still see me. I'm off camera washing my hands a little bit. And, real Serbian treat, real treat for your wife, is to grow ahead and grow your own green onions here too. And a lot of people like to grow their own green onions. I do particularly, and then I cut those up and give everybody a little bit of green onion and some CEVAPs. These green onions, you can see it's kind of hot out here in the desert summer, so we grow them indoors. And when it gets a little nicer out, it's coming, but when it gets a little cooler out, not exceeding 100 degrees, we're gonna throw them right in that desert garden there. We're gonna try potting this winter season, I guess you could call it. And that's about all we have to it. And we're gonna go ahead and close out with the CEVAPI tray here. Everybody's happy.